So I was looking through my Game Boy Color collection, and I realized I don't think there's videos on this online, but if you put a Game Boy Color game into a Game Boy Color or into into a Game Boy Original, it'll tell you, please use a, Game Boy Color game console to play this. And I tried looking online because I'm like, oh, surely somebody has brought up all of these screens. No, I found a few, but I don't have I don't know of of all of them. So I only have a few Game Boy Color games, but I thought I might show mine off because sure, you can just go into an emulator, plug in the game, set it to Game Boy mode, and then there you go, you come with the screen. But I thought, hey, why not make a video showing off mine? Because I think these are kind of neat. Because all of them, or at least all of the ones I've tested, actually have unique screens to them, and unique music to go along with it. So, there's Dexter's Laboratory Robot Rampage. This game pack is specifically designed for Game Boy Color. Please use a Game Boy Color unit to play this game. Unit, kind of a strange word for it. And then we got this one. So it's just kind of neat, I don't see a lot of people showing these off. So, Mickey's Racing Adventure. This game pack is specifically designed for Game Boy Color. Please use a Game Boy Color to play this game. Thanks, Mickey. I'll definitely do that. And then we got... So, sometimes I feel like most of these screens are probably just very basic, please use a Game Boy Color. But, some of them have different pictures. See, there you go. See, this one's very basic. Nicktoons Racing, TM, can only be played on Game Boy Color. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. So, I feel like a lot of these are just very basic, this can only be played on a Game Boy Color. But then you have, some of them like the Dexter's Lab one, which will have, music. And then you got some of them like Mickey's Racing Adventure, which will have, a unique screen that you wouldn't, normally see. So let's see. Rayman, this game is specifically designed for Game Boy Color. Please use a Game Boy Color to play this game. Please. See, so that's new. It kind of reminds me of, honestly, I feel like this could be the next, the warning screens, Maybe this could be the next one of those. People making scary, this can only be played on a Game Boy Color screen. So let's see. Rugrats in Paris can only be played on Game Boy Color. Thanks. Very, very bland, that one. Hey, at least it was purple, so you gotta love it for that. And the last Game Boy Color game. Let's see if this one has anything unique to it. This is the last Game Boy Color. Like I said, I don't own a lot of Game Boy Color games. Shrek Fairy Tale Freakouts is designed for use on Game Boy Color only. Published and distributed by TDK. Developed by Prolific. So kind of weird how it shows all the developed by this, distributed by this, based on this movie. Normal. It's kind of weird how it would show all that information, but so there you go. Kind of neat. I mean, I don't really see a lot of videos of these being shown off, but yeah, it's kind of neat. I like the ones that have unique audio to them. Most of these are just silent, but the ones like Dexter's Lab, it's like they didn't have to put that in there. They didn't have to put in the theme of the game for this screen. That is, I mean, all of this is unnecessary if you think about it. The Mickey one, having a picture of Mickey, that's only going to pop up if you put it into a Game Boy. The only other one I know of is Tarzan. I know Tarzan, if you were to put that in a Game Boy, it has the picture of the old guy, I forgot his name, and he's looking at a chalkboard, and on the chalkboard it says this can only be played on a Game Boy Color or something. So, kind of unique stuff like that. So yeah, just, let me know if there's any other unique ones, or, upload them online. Make a video of your own showcasing your this can only be put on Game Boy Color screen.